Well, good evening, Skyliners fans, and welcome to Bill Gray's Regional Iceplex, a rink name so strange it might be the name of the next villain in a Marvel movie. If you weren't able to join us this afternoon for Game 1 of the Rochester Rumble, you missed a Skyliners loss, 5-0 against the Rochester Coalition Symphony Orchestra. Skyliners, though, will look to build on their drive and pushback from the last game when this one starts. This is Game 2 of the Rochester Rumble, and it is against the Rochester Junior Americans. The Junior Americans are a AA 13U team playing at the 14U level, and they come into this game ranked 133rd in New York among 14U teams, according to the My Hockey rankings, the same hockey company that puts on this particular tournament. The Junior Americans have an index rating of 78.87 out of 100. By way of comparison, the Skyliners have a rating of 74.98 and are the 169th ranked team in New York State. The Americans played earlier today as well, taking on the Canandaigua Knights, a 14U AA team. The Skyliners will face tomorrow afternoon. The Americans lost to the Knights by a score of 5-4. As such, each team today still has everything to play for and is looking for that crucial first win. You should expect a spirited contest when the puck drops for period 1. A programming note for you as well, don't forget that Midnight Sports has another Skyliners doubleheader for you tomorrow at 2:10 p.m., as well as an evening game, TBD, either at 8:35 or 9:55. The time will be determined based on the outcome for the Skyliners in these next two games. But stick around for this one, Skyliners fans. We have period 1's puck drop coming up in a matter of seconds as the Skyliners take on the Americans. Well, the teams are set. It looks like the Berliner Lions over the boards first for Coach Coffey. He's got Bizarro. It looks to be Fauci out at the wings. And looks like Ferraro and Paracchia. Puck's dropped. The Americans win that forward. They immediately take a slap shot that goes right to the cage. Maxi Koss in goal tonight after Ryan Speaker had the game this afternoon. The Americans control down low. Berliner tries to thread something up to the point to get it out of the zone, unable to do so, but now comes Bizarro through the neutral zone with speed. He's got Fauci to his right. Puck comes over to Fauci. Fauci plays it farther on down. It's at the far corner there. Ooh, puck comes in front. No doing, though. Quick stick by the Americans keeps that out. Puck comes now to the point. Paracchia sends it in farther. It comes all the way around to the far half boards. Bizarro snipers takes him out, and the Americans look to break out of their zone. Unable to do so yet, though. Quick stick by Aiden and Berliner keep that puck in. The Americans now recoil behind their own net. Again, looking to break out. Bank pass off the half boards, and they are able to skate out of the zone. We're going to have a tripping penalty on Paracchia coming up, but not before the Americans skate all the way into the offensive zone. Throw one on net, and Koss covers up for the save. A nice bang save there from Maxi Koss in net in his first call to action with 11:58 left to go. Skyliners will go to the penalty box here for a trip. It looked to be on Paracchia. He will head over to the box for that call for 2 minutes. Still early on here in period 1, 13-minute period, so only a minute gone. Skyliners win that face-off, and it ends up at the end boards. The Americans swarm there with the extra man, try to throw into the slot. It makes it all the way up to the blue line, but not out. The Americans have to dump in right back on their backhand. Skyliners look to retrieve. The Americans beat them to it first. Now the Americans throw it into the middle slot. Skyliners are able to clear as they get there first. The Americans will have to recoil there in the neutral zone. They gain the red line and now look to gain the blue line. Barish with a heavy hit on the Americans player separates him from the puck, and the Americans are still in the neutral zone. Now they're able to gain the offensive zone. They pour on in. Quick back check again by Barish, though, sees that puck come out of the zone. The Americans will again have to recoil with 1:18 left to go on this power play for them. The Americans now gain the zone. They're low. They throw a backhanded shot in on Maxi Koss, immediately gloved down by him. 11:09 left to play, and 1:12 left on the kill for the Skyliners. Coach Coffey will get a new line out there. He's got Samosi paired with Vigliotti as his penalty killing forwards. Vigliotti will take this draw. He wins it on his backhand, but the Americans come away with it. Now Rochester trying to circle over at the half boards and get the puck in deeper. They do. They're at the far corner. They send it all the way around. Vigliotti can't beat his man to it. So now Hartzog will recoil behind his own net on the forehand. He throws it all the way up to the point, but not out. The Americans now try to throw one in on net. They're able to do so only after the puck takes a couple of bounces, and now they try and wrap around. They're in the slot all alone. Maxi Koss is there, though. A beautiful save from him at the far post as he went post to post and stopped that puck from going in. 10:42 left to go in the first. A lot of action here in the early going with the early penalty. The Skyliners still have 45 seconds left to kill off. Berliner leans in, tries to win this on the backhand behind him. He does. Aiden tries to gum up any pass to the slot. He does as well. Puck in the near corner here, comes up to the point. Americans still have it there. They send it in deeper after some good gap control by Berliner. Puck comes loose in the slot, nobody home. Hartzog goes to try and recover. Americans beat him to it, and then they try and throw one in on net. Goes well wide. Americans now have it at the near wall. Berliner takes the puck from his man, looks to be tripped, no call though. The Americans still have the puck and work it in deeper. It's at the end boards now. Americans go to recover. Aiden can't get there, but Berliner does. Berliner tries to pass to himself on the backhand. He does. Americans beat him to the puck though, and Hartzog is on the forehand but can't get it past the Americans player. Tries again, up on the dasher, but the puck still stays in the offensive zone. Still in the offensive zone there. The Americans try to get a shot off. Instead, a Skyliner stick keeps them from doing so. Now Bizarro has it on his backhand. Bizarro still has the puck. He sends that up past the blue line. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. We're going to get an icing call as that puck comes down across the end line. Bizarro tried to hit Fauci with it. Couldn't quite get it to him. And there's 9:39 left to go here in the first. We've got 5-on-5 hockey and no score. Well, folks, a reminder, this game's brought to you by Midnight Sports. Midnight Sports, New York State's best streaming service for extra expert camera work and mediocre humor. Midnight Sports. Shot comes in from the point by Rochester. Unable to get it to goal, though, and the Skyliners look to pick it up there. They do get it out of the zone. Now Fauci skates hard after it on the forecheck. Rochester had possession. This is going to bounce off a few boards, come in on Maxi Koss, who smartly freezes there, and we'll get another defensive zone faceoff coming to his left with 9:22 left in the first period. Well, Sweeney and Connor out there with Vigliotti. Rochester throws one in on net. That goes wide of the cage. And now the Skyliners look to collect. Freddie Ryan all over his man in the far corner there. Americans move it to the end boards. Rifkin Brennan tries to clean up there. The puck comes out to the point and then bounces past the blue line. The Skyliners have cleared the zone. Jill Kahn in on a heavy forward check. She lets up at the blue line there to let the play develop, and Sweeney takes over with the forecheck. Freddie Ryan's able to cut that errant pass out at the neutral zone, but the Rochester Americans take that over again. They throw one to the high slot, the low slot. Ooh, a shot comes in on Maxi Koss. A nice shoulder save by Maxi there. Keeps this a 0-0 game. Rochester still has possession in the offensive zone, now turned over to the Skyliners after an errant shot. Freddie Ryan tries to flick the puck out of the zone, only makes it to the point, and Rochester throws another one in on Maxi Koss. Puck's still there, looks to be caught in his equipment. And it was blown dead there with 8:29 left to go. 0-0. Already Maxi Koss on the board with 7 or 8 saves. Now Barish will lean in for this draw to Koss's left. He wins that over to Aiden. Puck immediately goes to the Americans though, and then bounces out of the zone after a quick Samosi stick. Americans go point to point in their own defensive zone on the blue line. Cut out there by Barish in the neutral zone. Dumped right back into the offensive zone, but without possession. Rochester comes through the neutral zone now. Try to gain the blue line. Adjudged to be onside. Puck comes in on Maxi Koss. He sticks it to the side of the net, and now Barish looks to come away with it. Freddie Ryan now skating. Nope, that's Parachia skating, trying to gain the zone. He's cut out, and the puck comes to the neutral zone. So Samosi takes over there. He's got it on the forehand. He reaches for the puck, dumps it in, past the Americans' defender, and now Steiner's on the forecheck. He's in there. It's a good forecheck because Barish takes over possession of the puck there in the offensive zone. Samosi tries to take it. Instead, the puck comes up to Parachia. Parachia dumps it in once again. Unable to stop it twice at the blue line, though, and the Americans are on a break. His defensive partner, Aiden's over there, and he does take his man out of the play, but with a trip, and now we'll have 2 penalties on this play. A lot of heavy hitting by the Skyliners here, and we'll see what these calls are. With 7:20 left to go here in the first period. Look for 2 penalties, though, on the Skyliners, based on the raised arms of both linesmen at different times. Parake is going to the box for 2 minutes. It's unclear, though, what the linesmen are telling the Skyliners bench. Now it looks like Aiden's off the bench and over toward the box. Looks like it might be 2 minors here, but at the same time leading to some 5-on-3 play, just as the Skyliners had earlier this afternoon. They had to kill a 5-on-3, and so they know what they're doing out there. It looks to be set here, 5-on-3. Berliner, Freddie Ryan, and Hartsey are out there for the Skyliners. It appears through the netting here to try and kill off both of these 2-minute minors. 1 for tripping and 1 for roughing. Well, the Americans win that face-off. They're in the high slot. They throw one in on Maxikos, looking for a deflection right in front of him, but the big leg pad of Maxikos keeps that puck out. Now they're looking for a shot pass on the far post, but can't connect. Skyliners try and take it over there. They throw it off the boards, but not out of the zone. The Americans have a lot of ice to work with here. They again throw one to the slot. It's now in the high slot. Shot comes in, goes wide of the cage, hit a body, or it hit Koss. Hard to tell from here. The Americans have kept possession, though. Still at the left point. They throw one in, looking for a body to hit and have it go in. Instead, they miss, and a shot comes in, hits Maxikos' chest. He's able to freeze that on the ice with 1:26 left to go here in the first, and 1:26 left to go on the power play, 6:46 left to go in the first. Maxikos standing tall in goal on this 5-on-3, and they always say your goalie has to be your best penalty killer. So far he has been. Puck comes to the point after the Americans win the draw. Now they go point to point and try and throw something soft in on Koss with the deflection. His leg pad's there after the shot goes straight to him. Bit of a break here with Rifkin Brennan there trying to get to the puck as it comes out of the Skyliners' defensive zone, but Rochester beats him to it, and they've got possession again in the neutral zone. They're trying to set up shop here in this 5-on-3. Still a minute left to go on this power play for them. Skyliners unable to clear it out of the zone. Rochester again goes point to point, trying to set up a shot a little closer to the cage. They try and go far post, low to the ice on that, unable to do it. So now they're just sending quantity over quality. Puck comes all the way out. Maxikos able to get over there. Puck may have hit a body in front of him, but still goes well wide of the cage. 40 seconds left here on the power play for Rochester. Rochester again throws a shot in. That goes well above the cage. Rochester still with possession. They're at the near corner. They send it up to the point. Backhanded, point to point. Rochester can do it with so few Skyliners skaters out there. They're able to work that in low. Puck pops up on a deflection over the cage. Back up to the point. 20 seconds now on the power play. Again, point to point. Throw it in on Maxikos, and that's knocked to the side. Rochester recoils with the puck in the far corner. They're on the backhand trying to throw it either up to the point or in the slot. They make it to the point. Bang, bang, shot comes in. Hits Koss, goes wide. Now the Skyliners are able to clear that zone. They've killed the 5-on-3. We're back to 5-on-5 skating here. Rochester has to recoil in their defensive zone. Fauci leaves, and now Bizarro can break in onside. Takes a heavy hit there, and Rochester takes over the puck. And now Rochester comes through the neutral zone on the forehand. Rochester gains the offensive zone, throws a low shot in on Maxikos, who's able to just kick that to the side. And the Skyliners look to pick up there and get the puck all the way out of the zone. They do. Takes a deflection off a Rochester player, and so there's going to be no icing here. The Skyliners break into the offensive zone, but without possession. Barish takes his man out of the play. The puck comes to Hartsey at the point. Ooh, a tip play there by Bizarro. Almost goes in. A nice save by the Rochester goalkeeper. Keeps this a 0-0 game. Bizarro still with the puck on the backhand, sends that wide of the cage. Now Samosi has it, throws it to the slot. Bizarro's all alone. Oh, a late stick there by Becker from Rochester keeps this from being a 1-0 game again. Hartzog can't keep the puck at the point. Now Rochester's on the break. They're in on Koss, but beyond him. Now they try a wraparound, unable to do so on the backhand. Aiden was covering for his defensive pair anyway. Aiden now has the puck on his forehand, tries to throw that puck up and out. Instead, Rochester comes away with it. They're on the backhand. They throw one in on Koss. Koss kicks it aside again. Now Rochester has the puck. They try and dump it in deeper. Instead, the Skyliners come away with it. Icing's waved here. Puck wasn't going hard enough anyway. Rochester recoils in their defensive zone. Now they skate forward with it through the neutral zone. They still have it. Now they've gained the offensive zone. They try and send something into the slot. Instead, that's cut out. And the Skyliners try and take over, unable to. And they're going to have to work at the end boards here to get this puck out. Rifkin Brennan now has it on his backhand. He goes backhand to forehand, back to his backhand, but he is able to skate it at least to the blue line and out of the zone. Rochester will have to clear. Sweeney tries to push it farther. Instead, Rochester just dumps it right back into the offensive zone, so Freddie Ryan will have to cover. Freddie now on his forehand sends that nice bank pass up the boards and clears the zone. Rochester has to go all the way back to its own end to pick it up. They do, and Berliner in on the forecheck. He forces a bad pass. Skyliners are unable to keep that in the zone, though, and it comes through the neutral zone. Heavy hit there, sees Rochester still move forward. Freddie Ryan now battling his man in the near corner. He does so, and the Skyliners have to hop there and try and get the puck out of the zone. Vigliotti now goes after his man. His man squirms away and sends the puck to the end boards. Freddie Ryan recovers there and tries to pass that puck up to Stainer. He does, and Stainer's able to get that out of the zone. Vigliotti now on the forecheck as Rochester takes over in their own defensive zone. Rochester throws it weak side, well out of the zone. No one's home, but they are able to clear their defensive zone. Now Aiden goes point to point, and it comes right back to him from Paracchia. And the puck bounces in the neutral zone, and it comes to Vigliotti, who keeps his skates but doesn't keep the puck. Rochester comes away with it in the neutral zone. They're battling there at the boards. Ooh, some heavy hitting and fighting. No arm raised, though, after a couple of heavy gloves were traded. Can't quite call them punches between both players. And Barish breaks back into the zone. Barish in the offensive zone now on his backhand. Ooh, comes up to Vigliotti, who takes an elbow to the face but gets up, and the puck's still in the zone. Aiden keeps there with a nice pinch, but then the puck goes weak side, and the Rochester Americans come away with it. They've got it now, and they try and dump it in deeper. Hartzog turns to pick up the puck. He sees the forechecker coming, and he reverses. Skyliners now skated out of their zone. Send it up through the neutral zone, but it doesn't connect. Icing waved here. Rochester's going to have to play this puck. Sweeney in on his man, Jill Kahn over on hers. Rochester dekes one man and sends that puck up to the neutral zone. Looking for that home run pass. Rifkin Brennan tries to take it off his man, and it rolls all the way to the Skyliners' end boards. Heavy contact there at the end boards. Sees the Skyliners come away with it, and they try and fire it up. Takes a weird carom, though, right into the slot. Shot goes wide there. And the Rochester Americans try to take it at the end boards and throw something else to the slot. Instead, they're worked around to the half boards. Finally, it comes to a forehand. Puck goes well over the Skyliners' cage. 1:04 left here in the first, and it has just been all action thus far. Rochester still has it in the offensive zone. Puck stays there after a nice keep by the Rochester defender. Rochester looking for that slot pass. Instead, Maxi Koss is there to freeze that one down with 52.3 seconds left in the first. Still a 0-0 game. Well, it'll be a defensive zone faceoff here for the Skyliners, with Berliner leaning in with just under a minute left to go in the first. He's going to try and win this on his backhand. Instead, Rochester comes away with it after tying up his stick. Aiden fires into the corner to try and take the puck. Puck reversed on him in the far corner now. Rochester has possession. They try and go to the far point. Instead, it comes to the high slot. Shot comes in. Nice leg save there by Maxi Koss. Keeps that puck out. They're trying to move Koss around to open up that far post. Shot comes whizzing by on Koss's left, misses the net, and Rochester dumps it in deeper. 25 seconds left now in the first period. Puck takes another weird carom in that corner, but it is threaded out. Now Bizzarro on the break. He's got speed. He has to slow down. His man was able to get in front of him, but he does send it to Berliner. Berliner on the backhand tries to send that over to Fauci. Fauci now has it, has to work it in deeper. 8 seconds left. Tries to send it up to the slot. Instead, Rochester comes away with it with 5 seconds left. 3 now through the neutral zone. They can just fire one on Koss that he kicks aside. And that's a 0-0 end of first by the Skyliners there. Well, it does give us time to remind you that tonight's game on Midnight Sports is brought to you by driving on the highway for long periods of time. Skyliners fans, is there anything more fun than driving on the highway for a few hours? How about for 6? You get to see scenic New York State, including trees, grass, and semi-trucks. You can even eat at such culinary institutions as Burger King and Auntie Anne's. If you're very lucky and you play your cards right, you can sample the gastro miracles of Sbarro. You'll never forget all the fun you had on your highway driving trip, in part because every time you close your eyes, you'll see yellow road dashes whipping by. Driving on the highway for long periods of time. Does the fun ever start? Well, just 9 minutes left here in the first period to second period intermission. And the Skyliners played a gutsy first period there, led by Maxi Koss in goal. Had at least 12 saves. And now we go to the period of the long change. 13 minutes again put on the board. We'll see what the Skyliners have here. Let's see if they can pot a goal or two to open their account for this tournament. Barish now at center to start the second period. He's got Samosi out there with him and Stainer on his left. Skyliners pick up the puck in their defensive zone. Barish throws it up through the neutral zone. Rochester's able to pour in, though, after picking off that pass. They try and send something to the slot, and Aiden behind the net takes over there. Rochester comes away with it, throws a shot in on Koss. He's able to chest that down and cover it with his glove just 21 seconds into this second period. Maxi Koss with another save there. Well, folks, you're watching this game on Midnight Sports. Midnight Sports, just like being there without actually having to, be there. Rochester comes away with that face-off, but the Skyliners are able to gum up that play enough. Samosi throws one out of his zone, and Stainer goes to recover. Rochester does take possession there in their defensive end, but Samosi finds the puck on his stick, tries to throw something to the slot, can't do it, so sends it in farther. Instead, Aiden pinches and sends that puck down to the near corner. Now Barish will fire in at the far corner to try and pick up that puck. He reminds his man he's still there. And Rochester still has not gotten this puck out of the zone. Freddie Ryan kicks it to himself, tries to throw a shot in. Instead, it comes over to the Skyliners. They throw one in on goal, hits the Rochester American goalie glove, and that'll stop play there as the puck was frozen with 12:01 left to go here in the second. Coach Coffey will get a forward line change. He'll keep Rifkin, Brennan, and Ryan out there as his defensive pairing, and Vigliotti, Sweeney, and Kahn will come over the boards as the forwards. Vigliotti wins that face-off forward, and the Americans come away with it. They throw it out of their zone, and Rifkin Brenner will have to go recover there. He knows he's got a forechecker on his back, and he's looking for Freddie Ryan. Instead, he goes around and takes a hit. The puck comes off his stick. Vigliotti will recover it at the end boards, and he's able to skate it entirely out of his zone. He throws the pass over to Kahn, tape to tape. She takes it in the offensive zone on her backhand. She's at the half boards. She's able to gum up any clearance, and now Sweeney has the puck. He throws a little eephus pitch there on net, saved by the Rochester goalie, and now Freddie Ryan throws a puck in. He has to do it again here, but now he's on his backhand, so he threads that down the slot. It bounces around a little bit, but the Skyliners are able to keep the zone momentarily until Rochester pumps that out to the neutral zone. Freddie Ryan now tries to send a heavy pass on into the offensive zone. It's broken up by the Americans, and they throw that into their own offensive zone. TRB-10 now with the puck. He's got it on his forehand and sends that pass up. It hits Sweeney's stick, but only in the defensive zone, so this is going to go the length of the ice, and we're going to get a whistle here for icing with 10:54 left to go in the second. Still a 0-0 game. Skyliners showing a little push there in the last 30 seconds or so in the offensive zone. Try and get something going. Berliner now over the boards. Aiden and Hartzog as the defensive pairing. Looks like Fauci and Bizarro there to accompany Berliner. Berliner wins that over to Aiden. Aiden's on the forehand, and he's hounded by two Americans. Now Rochester comes away with it. Rochester tries to send that up to the dot for a shot. Bad angle pass comes in. Berliner comes away with it. He skates it out of his own zone. He's through the neutral zone. He gains the red line, sends that puck all the way in deep, and Fauci's on the forecheck. Fauci can't quite get to the puck before his man, but he definitely gets to his man and knocks him down. A shot from the point goes wide. The Skyliners try and recover it there. Berliner's over at the half boards, but the puck's chipped past Aiden. So now there's a 2-on-1. Half partial break coming here. Hartsy's able to push his man to the side, and that shot misses the net entirely. Rochester still with the puck. Throws a backhand in on Koss. Another save there. Now they're in the low slot. Save there. Oh, the puck goes through the crease but wide of the cage, and play continues. Now up to the point for Rochester. Rochester tries to throw that puck into the low slot. Berliner's there. Now the puck's on the back of the cage, comes out, hits the top of the glass and stays in. Hartzog's able to push his man down. Rochester still with the puck. They're working hard, Rochester is, on the offensive cycle. They've still got it in their offensive zone. Bizarro now at the half boards. Puck slips over his stick. Rochester throws another shot in wide. They've got it at the near half boards. They go point, back to the half boards, to the slot. Puck's deflected there by Berliner. Ooh, a nice play by Aiden on the empty cage. Keeps that puck out. Berliner working his man hard at the end boards. Gets the puck over to Aiden on his forehand. Aiden, though, has to go backhand and just send that back to the other side. The Americans still have it in the offensive zone here. Koss keeps that out with the blocker. Hartzog has it on the forehand. The deflection sees it only go so far as Bizarro. Bizarro now fighting his man for it. Rochester comes away with it. They're near, they're far. They miss the cage again on that pseudo wraparound. And now they throw one in that's heavy, but it only gets so far as Berliner. Oh, Berliner taken out of the play there. The Rochester Americans still in the zone here. They got on the forehand. Pass from dot to dot doesn't connect, and the puck rolls to the end boards. Now Fauci's seen enough. He cuts that pass out, but it's taken off his stick. And Aiden's in the low slot there, trying to keep anything from connecting. He's still there. They can't get a shot off Rochester, and Fauci now skates the puck out. A pass there sees the puck leave the zone. Bizarro tries to send it farther. It's now at the blue line for Rochester, but they have control. Rochester has control, so they send that puck all the way back in, but we'll get an icing here as they didn't gain the red line. The Skyliners are thrilled with the break after all that defensive zone time, with 8:24 left to go in the second period. Well, that was a wild 2-minute sequence there as Rochester set up shop in the Skyliners zone, but the Skyliners, through skill, were able to keep that puck out of their net. Rochester wins that face-off. Now they look to skate out of their zone. Instead of skating, they go for that home run pass. It's there, and it rolls off the Rochester player's stick. Now they're in the low slot. Shot comes in on Koss. Koss with a nice leg save there. Keeps that puck out. Rochester still buzzing here, trying to throw anything and everything onto the Skyliners' net. Rochester sends that puck in deeper. Now the Skyliners have it. Paracchia has it on his forehand, but just at the corner here, he's not able to get the puck all the way out of the zone. Rochester retakes possession. They try and throw something in on Koss. Instead, Samosi just sauces a soft pass right down the middle of the ice, so there'll be no icing. The Skyliners are able to relieve a little bit of the pressure in their defensive zone. Barish now has it. He goes weak side, hits Samosi right in the middle of the ice. Samosi has a back check, and that's taken right off his stick, and Rochester's able to dump in and chase again. Rochester will get a little change here as 2 of their players go off, now 3. Rochester unable to keep the zone, though, with that change, and they'll have to recoil at neutral ice. They've cleared the zone. They dump right back in. Now Paracchia goes to chase down that puck. He does, but Rochester comes away with it, and Rifkin-Brennan cleans that up. Now Rifkin-Brennan has it on his forehand. He skates the puck all the way out of his zone. He takes a big hit there. He pops right up and is able to throw one toward net. Just misses to the left of the net, and Rochester now is on a break. Rochester has the puck in. Rifkin-Brennan all the way back with that back check, takes the puck off his man. His man's not happy about it, but it was a great play by Toby there. Now Steiner has the puck on his forehand. He's trying to skate this out of the zone. Rochester getting frustrated. The play's getting a little more chippy. Now the shot comes in on Koss. Koss takes that with the glove, just blockers that right into the glove and slows down the play with 6:36 left to go here in the second. Still a 0-0 hockey game. Skyliners get a line change out there. Kahn, Sweeney, Vigliotti as the forwards. Looks like Freddie Ryan will be out there with Alex Hartzog. Vigliotti wins that over to the half boards, and then he blocks a shot from the point, and he's chasing down the puck. He's on a partial break now. Defensive pair covers, but Vigliotti's on the forehand. He throws a puck in, saved by the Rochester goalie. Jill Kahn tries to get a shot off, and she's blocked by about 3 Rochester players, and now Rochester breaks out of their zone. Rochester has the puck. They're in the offensive zone. A lot of room there. Maxi Koss is able to glove that puck down, though. And at 6:09, we'll get a stoppage in play at that end-to-end action. And it gives us time to remind you, Skyliners Hockey on Midnight Sports is brought to you by that thing you forgot at the grocery store. Skyliners fans, we've all been there. You go to the grocery store, you only need a few things, so you don't take a list. But as soon as you step foot in the store, you immediately forget one of the things you were supposed to get. Was it bread, milk, canned tomatoes? What was it? Walking up and down every aisle is no help, and instead just a reminder of all the other stuff you need that you didn't get. If you're not, though, Skyliners fans, you'll remember whatever it was that you needed as soon as you walk in your front door. That thing you forgot to get at the grocery store. Maybe it was onions. No, wait, maybe we needed butter? Anyway, another glove save there by Maxi Koss during the ad read. Sees this still a 0-0 game. Aiden now has it on his forehand. He sends that up to Bizarro. Bizarro has that at the half boards. He goes forehand, backhand, and gets that out of the zone. Berliner looks to collect there. Instead, Rochester's waiting for it. Rochester tries to gain the offensive zone, but a wonderful back check there by Matthew Fauci. Takes the puck off him, and Fauci dumps that into the zone. Now Berliner collects there. Fauci now has it on his stick until it's taken away by the Rochester team. Rochester Americans now have it, and they throw it in the neutral zone, but Fauci collects there at the red line. He's up to the blue line. He throws a long shot in on the Rochester goalie. Goes wide of the cage. Rochester tries to clear the zone. They don't. Paracchia has it. Ooh, a 1-2 there from Paracchia to Fauci. Almost connected. Instead, Rochester's able to get that puck out of their zone. Icing waved here. And the Rochester forward beats Aiden to the puck. He tries a wraparound. The puck comes to the slot, and now it goes in from the low slot. Hard to miss from there. 6 feet away. And Rochester does get their first goal with 5 minutes exactly remaining in the second period. Rochester 1, Skyliners nothing. Now that puck took a weird carom there in the far corner. The Rochester player got there first, skated it out, tried a wrap around, and the rebound came right to the low slot. And Rochester was able to dump that right in. Nothing Maxi Koss could have done on that one. That's just hockey sometimes. Now the Skyliners have the puck at center ice, taken from them, and Rochester tries to get that puck deep. Only makes it so far as Bennett Barish, though. And Rifkin Brennan tries to throw that puck out of the zone. It hits a man and stays in the zone, so now Freddie Ryan has it. Rochester just keeping a tight lid on that point, and they pour in on Maxi Koss, who again gloves that puck down. And there's 4:34 left to go here in the second. Still a 1-goal game. Now the Skyliners are showing a lot of verve here, despite being down a goal. They've had some decent chances at the other end, which is exactly what you want to see after they were a little bit upset at how this afternoon's game went. Now the Skyliners battling for the puck. Rifkin Brennan gets it on his backhand, throws it up to the half wall. Rifkin Brennan still fighting for the puck. Comes to the Rochester Americans. They just dump it in near corner here. Now Freddie Ryan battling his man for the puck. He sends it just deeper into the corner to keep it safe. Vigliotti going after the puck. Rochester comes away with it. They're cycling now and trying to throw something to the slot. Vigliotti cuts out that pass. Now the puck bounces in the slot. Nice stick there by Freddie Ryan. Keeps that puck off the Rochester stick. Vigliotti has it now. He throws it over to the far corner. Vigliotti still chasing after it, trying to get that up to the point. Instead, Rochester protects the puck, has it in the high slot, throws it to the near point. Whiff there, though. Sees Sweeney come away with the puck. He passes it over to Jill Kahn. Jill Kahn has it. Now Jill Kahn through the neutral zone. Just has to send that puck in the offensive zone without possession as she was being heavily back-checked. Rochester comes away with it now in the neutral zone. It's tight in there, but they're able to skate through. Unable to get much of a shot off there, though. Puck trickles through Maxi's glove. Wraparound try there. He's able to get post to post and cut that shot out. Now Rochester in on a bad angle. Throws one in off Koss. Rebound also off Koss. He kicks that one out, and Rochester still has possession of the puck. Rochester behind the cage, trying to throw Koss off. Instead, they just bump the cage. They don't put anything past him, and Freddie Ryan now skates it out of his zone. Takes a big hit there at the blue line, but Sweeney has the puck. He's looking to fight for it, and it comes up to Toby Rifkin Brennan, who throws one just left of the cage. Jill Kahn goes to retrieve. She tries to get that puck in deeper. Smashing of sticks, though, sees the puck hop out of play with 2:51 left to go here in the second period. Still Rochester Junior Americans 1, New York City Skyliners nothing. Now Berliner will be out there for this face-off. He's got Fauci and Bizarro with him. Berliner wins that over to his wing, but only after a little bit of jousting, and Rochester comes away with it. Now Hartzog tries to collect. He sends that through the neutral zone. Berliner nutmegs his man and throws one in on goal. Hits the chest of the goalie, and Rochester's able to break out here. Parakia out there trying to gum up the neutral zone. He does. He's got his man at center ice, and some Rochester support comes in and is able to move the puck forward. But only momentarily, as Berliner now has the puck on his forehand. He gains the offensive zone. He's looking to throw something in at the cage. He backhands one in on the goaltender. Looks to be saved, though. No celebration there from the Skyliners, and no joy in Mudville thus far. Looks like it'll be an offensive zone face-off here for the Skyliners. After Berliner was able to break in, throw something on goal. He wins the face-off. Bizarro comes away with it. Tries to thread that over to Hartzog. Instead, taken off his stick. And Rochester tries a partial break here. Maxi Koss lets the puck go by him safely to the end boards. Parakia shepherds it there, and Rochester's on him. Rochester all alone in the low slot. Throws a shot wide. Some nice cover there by Hartzog. Saw that puck go wide. Parakia now tries to collect. Parakia's got it on his backhand, works it to his forehand. Puck bounces to the slot, and Berliner's there. He dances around one man, threads it up to Bizarro. Bizarro has it. And a quick back check, sees the puck come off his stick. Rochester still can't get it out of the zone. Puck's under Bizarro, and the Skyliners are able to keep it in the zone. They throw that down to the end boards. 1:34 left to go here in the second. Bizarro tries to collect. Rochester's there first. Parakia is able to keep the zone, though, but not against the second Rochester player, who pumps it on out. Barish tries to send that puck up. Instead, cut out in the neutral zone by Rochester. Rochester changing on the fly here. Bizarro's got a little bit of ice in front of him. He's got two men to beat still. He's got Barish over on his left. He dekes one man, dangles him, but loses the puck off the end of his stick. It goes to the end boards. Bizarro's got it back. He looks for someone streaking in the slot. He's got Rifkin Brennan there. Blocked by a defender, keeps that out. Another shot comes in, and it's saved there by the Rochester goaltender. 1 minute left to go here in the second period. Some real good push by the Skyliners, looking to use as much open ice as they can to throw some shots in on this Rochester goalie, who they have yet to solve. Now Barish leans in. Puck one forward. Samosi goes to recover. Pushes it deeper into the zone. Puck comes over to Barish at the half wall. Barish sends that to the slot, but the Rochester goalie's there to cover, despite the fact that Stainer was back post, ready to put that in. You know, a freeze that doesn't work there, and it would be a 1-1 game. Barish again tries to win that puck forward. Instead, Rochester comes away with it, and they're able to get that puck out of their zone. They're looking to break quickly as the Skyliners are pinching just a little bit more at the blue line. Rochester now gains the offensive zone without possession. Aiden's got it, trying to work it over to his forehand. Instead, turned over after a heavy hit. Rifkin Brennan covering for his defensive pair. The puck comes all the way up to the blue line. Shot comes in well wide. Oh, a bank shot there by Rochester sees another goal with 28.3 seconds left to go. Koss tried to go post to post there to cover the empty half of the net, and just some bad luck as the puck pumps in off of his right leg pad into the goal. Again, just not much you can do there as you're trying to cover the net and the puck comes in on you. Well, 28.3 left to go here in the second. Vigliotti will lean in with Sweeney and Kahn out there. Freddie Ryan and Alexander Hartzog as the defensive pairing. Rochester comes away with the puck. Rochester still has the puck, and they try and work it in deeper. It's in the offensive zone for them, but they don't have possession anymore as Vigliotti and Ryan combine to get that puck out. They dump it in once again. Ryan's got it on his stick. He tries to send that up to Jill Kahn. Icing waved here. 8 seconds left to go in the second period. Rochester goes to collect. They have it now at the end boards. They're just sitting behind their net, letting time tick, which is the right move as the horn blows after 2. Well, the second period's over. It's Rochester 2, Skyliners nothing, and we'll be back right after the break with period 3 action. We're back here for period 3 with 11 seconds left on the intermission. And it gives us time to tell you that the Skyliners at the Rochester Rumble is sponsored by your phone's low battery warning. Skyliners fans, after a long day of pretending to work so you can refresh Twitter or explore multiple TikTok rabbit holes, does your phone ever offer to go into low battery mode? Do you feel silently judged by your electronic device when you get that warning? Well, worry not. There's a simple solution. Ignore the warning. Get back to your tweeting and searching. Let your phone know it's not the boss of you and you're not going to get up and plug it in just because it still has a fifth of its battery life left. Your phone's low battery warning. Ignore it at 20% and it'll come crawling back to you at 10%. Skyliners win that draw. They have the puck in the neutral zone and they've got 13 minutes to put 2 goals on the board to get even in this game. Skyliners still have it in the neutral zone. They try and send it up. It's Sweeney, Kahn, and Vigliotti out there as the forwards. Kahn has it in the neutral zone, taken off her stick. Rochester dumps it farther in. Freddie Ryan will have to collect there. He does, sends it to himself and Sweeney off the board. Sweeney tries to get it out of the zone. Instead, Rochester pours in there, is able to keep the puck. They've got a bad angle on Koss, and they're trying to work around the cage. They send something into the slot, but it's kicked out there either by Koss or one of his defenders. It doesn't matter to the Skyliners because they're able to get that puck into the neutral zone. The Skyliners will make a partial change on the fly. Rochester has the puck, some nice skating there, sees them keep the puck and try and send that into the offensive zone. Rochester still has the puck. They send it over, though. Berliner cuts it out in the slot. Berliner now able to skate it out of the zone. The Skyliners continue to change on the fly here, and Rochester takes over possession in their own defensive zone. Now they come through the neutral zone. Rochester has on the forehand. Big hit there by Vigliotti. Separates his man from the puck, and Rifkin Brennan tries to clean up in the corner. Rochester player beats him to the puck, where they meet at the same time, and the puck's stuck over there in the corner. It finally does come loose. Rochester tries to send it to the blue line, but the puck leaves the zone. The Americans dump it back in there. Paracchia fires in to recover at his end boards. He's got it on his forehand. He's able to skate around one man, but not the linesman. Now he sends that puck up to the point. Rochester keeps it in the zone, though. Rochester now has on the forehand. They send a bad angle shot in on Maxi Koss, who gloves that one down with 11:13 left to go here in the third period. We'll have a defensive zone face-off coming to Koss's right. Well, folks, you're watching this game on Midnight Sports. All you have to do is turn it on and let us do the rest. Midnight Sports. Skyliners win that face-off, but the puck comes to the near point. Backhand shot comes in on Koss, goes wide of the cage after a deflection. The Skyliners try and clean it up there. Pizarro tries to get that puck out of the zone. Instead, 2 Rochester players are able to keep it there. Rochester still has it in the zone, and now Berliner tries to work it out of the zone. He does get it out of the zone. No whistle yet, though, as the puck just sits at the blue line, and Rochester's cleared it. Now it's in the offensive zone again for Rochester, but without possession. Skyliners do clear it there. Pizarro looking for the home run pass, able to pick it up there. He's got it at the dot. He's on the forehand, and a deflection there. Sees the puck go wide of the cage. Berliner looked to be tripped. No call. Probably the right one after it was a soft play. Pizarro throws it in. The puck comes now to the high slot. Rochester goalie on the ground. Shot comes in from Rifkin Brennan. Looked innocuous enough, but the Rochester goalie was still down, was able to get it up just in time to kick that to the side. It was a nice save, and this game's getting very chippy now. Paracchia comes in, tries to throw a shot even harder in on net. Deflected to the corner, and now on out by Rochester. Rochester sends that puck all the way down. We should get an icing, and we do. Well, 9:54 left to go. And some of the best Skyliners chances yet here in the entire game. With multiple shots on goal. And the Rochester goalie rising to the occasion there to keep them all out. Now Samosi's out there with Stainer, and Barish will lean in for the face-off. Again, looking to win this on his backhand. Rochester comes away with it. Hartzog and Aiden are the defensive pairing. Hartzog pinches in on the backhand. That puck stays in the offensive zone, at least momentarily. Still there, Hartzog is able to get it in deeper. Puck comes all the way around at the end board. Stainer tries to pick it up. Takes a weird carom off the Zamboni doors, and Barish has the puck right behind him. Now the puck comes to Aiden. He's got a man on him, but is able to feather that down to Barish. Stainer and Barish now in on the forecheck. Aiden on a heavy pinch. He's at the half boards, tries to send that puck over to the slot, Instead, it goes all the way through the zone, and Rochester skates it out. They're in the neutral zone, looking on a break here to get it all the way down. They've got it at the far corner, and now they go to the near point. Near point shot on the deflection comes in. That puck goes above Maxi Koss, somehow comes down at the end boards. Rochester still with the puck. They go backhand to forehand. They had somebody at the back post all open. Oh, we've got a point at the net. No, that's a Rochester goal with 9 minutes even left to play. Rochester 3, Skyliners nothing. Boy, it looked to be that Maxi Koss had made multiple saves there, and yet no whistle blew. And credit to Maxi, he even tried to pick that puck up for the referee for the next face-off. It takes a big man to be polite like that after the late whistle by the referee. Sometimes better just to let the refs pick that puck up. But good work by Maxi, at least show some good sportsmanship there. Regardless, Rochester 3, Skyliners nothing. Joe Kahn tried to keep that puck in the zone. Instead, it went about an inch over the blue line, and Sweeney had not been able to clear the zone by then, so we have an offside here with 8:50 left to go here in the third period. Rochester 3, Skyliners nothing. Bigliotti leans in. Rochester takes that face off, just sends a loose puck through the neutral zone. Freddie Ryan tries to recover there. He does, sends it out of the defensive zone, and Rochester again takes over possession. Rochester has it at their own blue line. They look through the middle of the ice. They skate into the offensive zone. Unable to deke too many men, though. Puck comes off the offensive player's stick. Rochester player blows a tire. Doesn't have possession of the puck. Puck comes around. Maxi Koss again gets post to post there, and he covers up. The refs continue to look for a loose puck and finally do blow the whistle with 8:22 left to play here in the third period. Skyliners are maybe not desperate for a goal here, but they certainly could use one. Down a field goal with only 8.5 minutes left. Skyliners will lean in. They lose that face-off. Puck comes to the high slot. Rochester really looking for that deflection. Parakia takes down his man. The Skyliners are able to exit the zone, but only so far as just past the blue line. Rochester again comes right back in. Bigliotti on the back check, able to gum up his man ever so briefly at least, and Parakia did the same. Puck now over by the dot. No one has true possession just yet. Skyliners banging it around. They're able to get that puck out of the zone. It looks like Parakia has got it on his forehand. He tries to throw a shot in, has to go high, given the stick right in front of his, and he misses the net. Now Berliner comes into the zone. Rochester unable to get that puck out of the zone, and Bizarro's in on the forecheck. He looks at his man. He takes a big hit there. Still no call. And Berliner tries to get the puck onto his forehand. He's reaching for it, but Rochester just has too many men around him, is unable to get the puck back. Rochester breaks out of their zone. They're in the neutral zone looking weak side. Soft pass over to the weak side, looks for an offensive zone dump in. They get it, and Rifkin Brennan's going to have to go in and clean that up with 7:16 left to go here in the third. Rifkin Brennan beats one man in the defensive zone, looks for that home run pass again to Bizarro. He does find him at neutral ice. Bizarro leaves it for Berliner. Berliner gets the puck onto his forehand, but he's covered there. Bizarro has to take over. Too many men, though, for Rochester again, for the Skyliners to do much of anything. Toby bodies his man off the puck, and the puck comes all the way into the Skyliners' defensive zone and then back into the Skyliners' offensive zone. Rochester, though, with possession. They go point to point. They're able to skate it out of their zone. A nice forecheck by Fauci takes the puck off his man, and now Bizarro has it. Bizarro crosses the blue line. He's pushed wide by his man, and he's going to look to the slot. Instead, he dumps it in deeper. Fauci taken out of the play there. Still no arm by the linesman for that. And the Skyliners have it at the end boards. Bizarro over to Fauci. Fauci right back to Bizarro. Bizarro behind the net here, back to Fauci. Fauci has to just dump it right back to Bizarro, back to Fauci again. Fauci can't get the shot off because of a quick stick. Now Bizarro finds room. He sends one in on net, still there, bouncing around. Puck under Barish. Bizarro tries to get it again without hitting his teammate. Instead, Rochester comes away with it. They skate it out of the zone. Hartzog turns. He goes after his man. His man's at the blue line, sends something into the slot. And a nice back check there by Parakia takes the puck off the Rochester stick. And the puck comes all the way down here to the end boards as Bizarro tries to collect it. Bizarro fighting his man for the puck. Rochester looks to get away with it. Stainer in, slides in the second base there, and is able to kick the puck to his own man. Now the puck comes to the point. Not kept there, though, so Aiden has to go point to Hartzog. Puck right in front of Hartzog. Rochester has some speed. They get to the puck first, and now they have control. Puck comes right back over to Pizarro, who has to wait a second to be onside. Skyliners throw that puck weak side. Comes over to Barish now. Barish in the neutral zone. Still in the neutral zone. Steiner's able to gain the zone. Puck taken off his stick immediately, though. Samosi pours back in, and we get a whistle here for offside with 5:16 left to play. Well, it's a reminder that Youth Hockey on Midnight Sports is brought to you by your local diner. Skyliners fans, are you in the mood for chicken fingers and fries? Perhaps you'd like to have that with an ice-cold glass of orange juice. Or maybe you're more interested in some sushi rolls with a chocolate milkshake. Well, you've come to the right place. It's your local diner. You can have the weirdest food combinations your heart desires, all in one place. So when you're in the mood for French onion soup followed by some lasagna, come on down to your local diner. You'll know you're in the right place when the pictures on the menu don't remotely match what we serve you. Puck in the defensive zone here for the Skyliners. They're trying to skate it out. They do. They send a pass up into the neutral zone, but without possession there. Aiden now has it on his forehand. He sends that pass up to Steiner. Bounces over his stick. Can't quite recover it. And again, Rochester has the puck. Rochester still has the puck. They pour through the neutral zone now into the offensive zone. Got a bad angle here, looking for a slot pass or a wraparound. Shot comes in on Maxi Koss, bounces just wide of him. The Skyliners try and recover and send that out of the zone. They do. A nice bank pass. Goes out of play, it looks like. But it doesn't look like we're going to get a penalty call. It must have hit the glass first. We'll just have a defensive zone faceoff coming up here for the Skyliners with 4:20 left to go in the third period. 3-0 Rochester. That puck's won to the Skyliners' end boards. Rifkin Brennan tries to clean it up there. Rochester sends that over to the near half boards and tries to just kill some more time here with 4:10 left in the game. Slot pass misses. Vigliotti's all over his man, and the puck's just bouncing around now. They're able to skate that out, though. Vigliotti's got, no, that's pouring through the neutral zone is Vigliotti. He gets the puck all the way in the offensive zone, and it finally bounces off his stick, but Rifkin Brennan throws one at the net. Puck sits there in the low slot. No Skyliner close enough to put a shot on play. On goal, that is. Now Freddie Ryan throws a bad angle shot in. Puck comes to Sweeney. He's unable to get that on enough of his stick blade to put any power behind it and throw it on goal. Rochester's able to get that puck all the way out of their zone. They're in on Koss. That was a 170-foot play there by the Rochester player. They get a shot in, but Koss is equal to the task. Now the Skyliners battling in their defensive end, trying to keep this only to a 3-goal game. Rochester has the puck. They throw something in. Doesn't reach the net, but they're able to collect here in the near corner and send it up to the point. Rochester still keeping possession in the offensive zone here as the Skyliners are exhausted, and they look to get this puck out of their zone. They do get to that puck first, but they're unable to get it out of their zone again. Rochester gets a full line change out of this, and the puck finally takes a deflection up and hits the netting with 3 minutes even left to go here in the third period. Now the Skyliners will get their much-needed line change after grinding that out in the defensive zone. And it'll be Berliner with Pizarro and Fauci out there as the forwards, Baracchia and Aiden as the defenders. Berliner wins that puck to the near corner. But Rochester comes away with possession. They try and send something up to the point. Nobody home for them. And now Fauci will have to skate that puck down. Instead, Rochester has possession, their defensive end. They throw it up through the neutral zone, strong side. They come away with it. Rochester now has a 2-on-1 as the Skyliners have to cheat for a goal. Rochester has the puck in the offensive end. They go point to point behind the net, if you can believe it. They've got it in the low slot now. Try and send something in on Koss. Doesn't hit home. And Rochester does keep possession, though. And they send it down closer to Koss. Instead, they've got it in the far corner, Rochester does, still with possession. Oh, a heavy hit there by Aiden. Sees the Rochester player go down hard in the corner. Now they throw one in on Koss. They miss both shots there. One defended by Koss, the other misses the empty net from the other side. Rochester still with possession. They work it up to the far point now. Rochester then sends it on back down. Under 2 minutes to play. Skyliners need 3 goals, and they need it in a hurry. A couple of shots there on Koss. Finally, man taken out of the play, and we'll get a whistle here for a goalie freeze. 2 or 3 whacks there from Rochester, and Koss stood tall to keep this a 3-goal game with 1:51 left to play. Well, this will be another defensive zone draw here for the Skyliners. Barish will lean in, try to win this to the far corner. Instead, it comes to the half wall and then up to the point for Rochester. Rochester tries to get that in deep. Hartzog there to cut it out. Puck does eventually get past him, so Barish picks that up. Now the Skyliners try and get it out of the zone near the point. A lot of bodies in the way. The puck does come free, though. Now here comes Samosi across the blue line, sends that puck in deeper. Looking for Stainer. Stainer in on the forecheck there. Tries to take over the puck. Some big bodies there on Rochester. Protect the puck well. Rochester's able to throw that off the glass and out of the zone. Hartzog will have to skate that down. He's looking for Rifkin Brennan to go point to point. He does. Rifkin Brennan now has it on his forehand. Sends that puck into the neutral zone. Skyliners still looking to get that puck into the offensive zone with possession. Unable to do so. Minute 4 left in this game. Rifkin Brennan cuts that out. Stainer can't quite track that puck down on his stick before Rochester gets to it. And the Skyliners will have to recover here in the neutral zone. Instead, it's Rochester that comes in with 50 seconds left to go. Heavy hit there by Barish, separates his man from the puck. The Skyliners are able to get that puck out of their zone, but not do much else with it. Rochester will pick up possession there, and we'll have an icing with 39.9 seconds left to go here in the third period. Well, a reminder, folks, please do join us tomorrow on Midnight Sports for Game 3 of the Rochester Rumble at 2:10 p.m., and then there'll be Game 4 either at 8:35 or 9:55 tomorrow night. Well, Vigliotti over the boards here for this face-off with 40 seconds left. Rochester wins it, throws a shot in on Koss, which he saves. And now Rochester has it at the near corner. They send it back to the end boards, looking for a wraparound. Puck comes loose in the slot, nobody home, so now Aiden skates that puck out. He's got it on his backhand. He gains the offensive zone. He's in, 22 seconds left to go, but Rochester has possession. Jill Kahn now in on the forecheck. Jill Kahn's able to separate her man from the puck. Puck comes to the point, and Freddie Ryan tries to throw a shot in on goal. Now Jill Kahn has it. Puck bounces off a skate, though. She's unable to get that shot on goal. Rochester has the puck with 6 seconds left. They just fire that shot down and on goal. 2 seconds left, and that'll be the horn for period 3 and the game. That'll be Rochester Junior Americans 3, New York City Skyliners nothing. But a well-played game there by the Skyliners to keep that one close. Well, thank you for joining us here tonight, folks, on Midnight Sports. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 2:10 p.m. Same channel, same team.